Often couples ask me, where would you get married? What is your favorite venue? Can you help us find the wedding venue of our dreams? And also they ask me what are my top 5 wedding hotels here on the islands. And Es Racó is always one of the ones that I recommend the most. Why? Because it is just the most amazing hidden gem which exists here on the islands. I'll show you around today, and then we will have an interview with Andrea, the Director of Sales and Marketing here in the hotel. She'll tell us all about the secrets of the architecture here, about how do we plan a wedding at Es Racó, and then I'll show you all the different areas where you can create the most incredible wedding. Here we are in one of the most beautiful bridal suites I've ever seen.
In fact, the estate offers 34 rooms, including suites, casitas, and villas, some with private pools, meaning your guests can stay on site and experience a full wedding weekend, not just a day.
Here we are in the main area of Es Racó d'Arta. Behind us is the area where we do the cocktail and the ceremony.
Unlike traditional venues, this estate's garden spaces provide complete flexibility, inviting you to design a day that reflects your personal style. Whether you imagine something intimate and romantic or bold and artistic, the setting adapts seamlessly, offering a rare blend of sophistication and a raw Mallorcan beauty. A stunning garden, ideal for a golden hour ceremony or an elegant cocktail gathering, creates a setting that feels both timeless and alive, perfectly suited for a wedding grounded in beauty, history, and the spirit of the island. The architecture here was shaped by the renowned Mallorcan architect Antoni Esteva and the builder Jaume Danyus, transforming an old farm estate into a minimalist yet warm retreat where each material and texture has been chosen with thought.
And the first thing they saw about the hotel was the pool, and it was just a wow. When they came up, everybody was like, oh my God, this place is amazing. We had most of the wedding guests sleeping at the hotel, but the experience about starting off your wedding day and starting with a cocktail here by the pool was just absolutely stunning. So here we are in the inside of Es Racó Hotel.
I just wanted to show you here because everything is so perfectly designed and you have wonderful art piece and you can really feel the harmony and the peace in the hotel. Es Racó is more than a hotel. It's a living art gallery of restored rustic beauty and contemporary art. The estate is also committed to sustainability. It has its own olive groves, fruit orchards, and grows many of its vegetables and herbs used in the restaurant, creating a farm-to-table experience for guests.
Here is the last thing I wanted to show you from this wonderful wedding venue. Behind me, you see a tent that has been specially made for the venue. It has a very rare shape that I found absolutely fantastic.
The event tent is just one of the flexible spaces available. Whether you're planning a dinner for 140 guests or a more intimate reception, the estate can adapt the layout. We're just a short walk from the cocktail area, and this is where the dinner reception is usually held. At night, the space becomes magical. Imagine hundreds of candles lining the alley, surrounded by grass and mountains. It also works perfectly as a Plan B option if the weather changes.
So what I wanted to show you here is how to put your wedding tables. Usually we put round the tables on this side of the tents. 8 to 10 people is usually the common way to go here. And then we put a long bridal table here. We can even put up to 50 people on that long table, and it looks just perfect. You light, you put thousands of candles, you put a little bit of flowers, and it just looks incredible.
Weddings here have been known to flow from day into night seamlessly. A ceremony on the lawn, cocktail by the pool, dinner under the tents. then dancing with the starlit hills of Mallorca as your backdrop. The location combines exclusivity, nature, design, and hospitality in a way few venues can.